kukata, na akikata tutapiga makofi. Amekata wapi makofi? Sadaka, kisha atafungua kitabu hiki. Ni kitabu ambacho kitawasaidia washikadau ambao watakuwa na shughuli hii. Ni kitabu kinachojulikana kama Standard Operations Procedures on Online Child Sexual Exploitation and Abuse. Tutakuwa na chapa kadhaa ambazo labda wageni wetu wa heshima wataweza kuzipata, waweze kwenda nazo. Inaitwa Standard Operations Procedures on Online Child Sexual.
Asanteni sana Bwana County Commissioner, thank you so much for your wonderful words. County Commissioner here with us today, my colleagues from the State Department, our partners, ladies and gentlemen, our children, good afternoon. Tuko salama watoto? Basi mimi naitwa Motari, mimi ni mwenyeji wa Nakuru hii. Mimi si mgeni hapa. I'm not a visitor here, for those who don't understand that other shortwave, that this is my local home. And I'm really happy to be here today to come and do a very, very important occasion, rather officiate it, which is known as Save International Day, Internet Day. Niseme tu kwa hiyo lugha kwanza kwamba County Commissioner, you've rightly said it. Na hao watoto wamesema hata hakuna haja ya kusoma mambo mengi, kwa sababu vile tujuavyo ni kwamba tumeachilia sisi wazazi, tumeachilia watoto wetu, tumewaachia our house girls, wao ndio wanaangalia watoto wetu pamoja na walimu peke yao. Kwa hivyo nichukue nafasi hii kabla sijasoma ile hotuba ambayo natakiwa kusoma, niwe na mwito katika Jamhuri ya Kenya ya kwamba tafadhali tuchunge watoto wetu. Saa zile mtoto ako katika bedroom yake ama pale katika mahalazi pake, tuwe na muda wa kuangalia huyo mtoto anafanya nini. Mtoto amejifungia katika bedroom kwa muda ya saa ama masaa mawili, sisi tunaulizwa mtoto yuko wapi? Unasema mtoto wako bedroom. We don't bother what the child is doing in the bedroom. Sisi ni kusema wako katika bedroom. Vile County Commissioner ametaja hapa ni kwamba wazazi tumeacha jukumu letu. Tunakuwa na hiyo Sunday ambao tunatakiwa kuangalia mtoto, lakini hata hiyo Jumapili wazazi sisi wazee tunaona ni nyingi sana, ambao hatuwezi kuwa na muda ya kukaa na familia yetu. Ni muhimu sana mtoto atoke shule ule sapa na mtoto wako. Baada wakati anaenda kulala, huo umeuliza yeye homework na shule ilikuwa namna gani. It is important for us to know what these children have done in school. Tusiachie walimu mzigo wa watoto ile ambao sisi tungefanya hata sisi kama wazazi. Kwa hivyo ni muhimu tuwe na nafasi kushiriki hata chakula cha jioni na watoto wetu. Wakati huo ndio unapata kujua mtoto tabia yake inaendelea namna gani. Because watoto wetu wa siku hizi wanakuwa kwa haraka sana. Kwa hivyo wazazi wale ambao mko hapa ambao mnanisikiza, ninawasihi tuwe na nafasi na muda kuangalia watoto wetu. That is why tukiwaachilia zaidi, unapata mtoto mwingine ameanza kukuambia yeye hata hataki kukula. Unamwambia twende kanisani, mtoto anakuambia mimi kichwa inaniuma siendi kanisani leo. Ukimwacha unamwachia simu, umemwachia laptop, umemwachia TV. What do you expect for that child? unatarajia nini? Kwa hivyo tuwe karibu na watoto wetu, tuwatunze. Tumepitisha our parenting policy ambayo pia tunaleta katika jamii ili itusaidie kuhakikisha kwamba tumekuza jamii zetu kwa maadili ambayo ni bora. Baada ya kusema hayo, acha nifanye lile ambalo nimekuja kufanya hapa kwa haraka sana, alafu tuachie watoto wetu waende shule. Mr. Loyford Kibara, County Commissioner, Nakuru County, my old friend. Mr. Paminas Migwi, the chairman ASK Nakuru Show, I don't know whether he's around. Alison Kud, County Director, Child Fund. Magdalene Wanza, Country Director, TDH. Representative from the county government, child guests, Blake and Elsa. I want to think this is Blake and this is Elsa. All development partners present, our beloved children, my colleagues from the State Department, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon again. It gives me great pleasure to join you here today on this auspicious occasion when we come together to celebrate the Safer Internet Day. This day is celebrated globally each year to promote the safe and positive use of digital technology for children and young people and inspire a national conversation. The theme for this year is Together for a Better Internet. It calls upon children, parents, caregivers, child protection workforce, social workers, teachers, law enforcement, policymakers, and the wider public to join together in helping to create a better and safe internet. Kenya's commitment to protecting children from online exploitation is evident through its membership in the We Protect Global Alliance. Upholding Article 53 of the Constitution and the Children Act 2022, the government prioritizes safeguarding children both online and offline. In line with this, my department has developed a comprehensive multi-sectoral five-year national plan of action to tackle online child sexual exploitation and abuse. This plan runs from the year 2022 to 2026. This plan focuses on crucial areas such as laws, policies, prevention, capacity, strengthening, response, support services, and monitoring and evaluation. Additionally, the Directorate of Children's Services has crafted a training manual for social service on online child sexual exploitation and abuse to enhance the capacity of the social workforce in combating this issue. Distinguished guests, our children, ladies and gentlemen, recognizes the transformative impact of the fourth industrial revolution that has fundamentally changed the way we live, work, and relate to one another. The government pledged to revolutionize the digital infrastructure as one of its key pillars towards the optimizing on the creative economy. This commitment focuses on increase of the universal broadband availability within 5 years through the construction of 100,000 kilometers of national fiber optic connectivity. Further, enhance government service delivery through digitization and automation of government services and implementation of the digital master plan. This fast pace change in information and communication technologies, particularly in schools, is facilitating unparalleled opportunities for many children to achieve their right to learn, express themselves, and participate meaningfully in their communities. This has really been said by the two children who have spoken here before me, that we need really to make sure as children, munafanya nini katika hiyo internet? What of when you are threatened as children, that this one I'm going to expose you? What are you supposed to do? How are you supposed to respond to these perpetrators? It is important to acknowledge the vast benefits the internet brings and further remain cognizant of the perils of the same. Globally, the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children received an average of 21,745 cyber tips in 2022 in comparison to 14,434 cyber tips in the year 2020. As per the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children, the cyber tips are reports concerned with apparent cases of the possession, manufacture and the distribution of child sexual abuse materials, what we call child pornography in this country. The mass use of the internet and the new technologies has amplified the production and the circulation of illegal child sexual abuse materials and increased the incidences of online grooming for sexual abuse, sex extortion, and the conduct of other forms of exploitation, including live streaming of child sexual abuse and cyberbullying, among other cybercrimes. And this one has really come out from what this child here said, and also this other child, and what the County Commissioner has just put across. With more children and adolescents spending more time online, particularly due to the shift in online learning following the COVID-19 pandemic, comes the rising increase in cases of online child exploitation and internet addiction. It is therefore imperative to invest in children's online safety and protection, acknowledging that the use of internet cannot be wished away. It is here with us. Every house has internet, and that house has children. So we can't wish this away. The only thing we need to do is to teach our children how best can we use these internets that are within our premises. According to the Disrupting Home study, which was undertaken in the year 2021, 6% of Kenyan children have already shared images or videos of their bodies with other internet users. 14% have gone on to meet in person someone they first encountered online. The risk of abuse is obvious, and whatever we post, share, or do online, we should always remember that the internet does not forget. The internet does not. The children, the internet does not do what? It doesn't forget. The way our minds may forget, but internet does not forget. Therefore, we must work together to help children benefit from the opportunities that the internet brings, while rigorously safeguarding children from its risks and threats of harm. It's also important to note that everyone has a role to play in creating and maintaining a better online world for children. Ladies and gentlemen, in streaming our efforts in responding to online child sexual exploitation and abuse, my department, with the support of partners, have developed the standard operating procedures on online child sexual exploitation and abuse in Kenya, which we launched today. The SOOPs detail the minimum standards guiding all stakeholders on the steps to take when addressing the complex and evolving nature of online child sexual exploitation and abuse. I urge all stakeholders in this field to utilize the SOOPs for effective and efficient service delivery to our children. As I conclude, ladies and gentlemen, and our children, I wish to express my sincere appreciation to all our partners, both at the national and the county levels, for making this celebration a success. I assure you that my department will support in this noble task. Finally, I urge you all to join hands and make every day a safer, better, and internet day for our children. And I thank you all, and God bless you.
Thank you.
Please, before I sit, our children, watoto wetu, mimi ninawasihi sana. Ukichukua hiyo simu, kuna umri ambao unatakiwa kwenda. Kuna umri ya ile information unatakiwa kuangalia. Na tueneze hii katika Jamhuri ya Kenya, ili watoto wetu tuhakikishe ya kwamba hiyo simu sio simu ya kukoroga mawazo yako. Simu iko kukusaidia wewe ueneze ama uangalie ile ambayo inalingana na umri ama ubongo wako ambao umepewa. Simu haujapewa to corrupt your mind. So make sure the children of this nation, I urge you as your peers for children's services in the whole republic, please let us make sure that when you have the phone, when you are using that internet, use it in the best way that is with your mind, is within your capability. Otherwise, it will corrupt you. Then at the end of it all, nyinyi ndio viongozi wa lini? Nyinyi ndio viongozi wa lini watoto? Sasa bongo yako ikiharibiwa na internet, tutakuwa na viongozi kweli? Kwa hivyo ni kazi yetu sisi wazazi tuhakikisha kwamba tumelea jamii ya siku zijazo kwa njia ambayo ni nzuri. Tusiachilie internet ama mitandao kutulelea sisi watoto. Tulee watoto wetu, tuwe na muda vile nimetangulia kusema, tuwe na muda na watoto wetu. And let us guide and show our children the right direction to follow. With all that information, I think now we should leave this place.
They have given us good messages. Now, like I said before, tuko hapa kushirikiana na nyinyi, wazazi wetu, partners wetu, the ministry na watoto wetu. Globally, internationally, we are becoming a global world where even from here you can get to know what is happening in other countries. And we are getting it through internet, and the government has an elaborate plan of connecting our country to internet. In that under the Better program now, every ward in all the 47 counties will be having an internet hub. Nakuru very soon will be having a model ICT hub within the city here. What does that say? It says under the internet superhighway that is being constructed, internet will be everywhere. And the internet will be there for us to use it. Kwa hivyo, we should be having programs directed to our children so that we find out or we make them understand what is it that they are supposed to see on that internet. Ps, I was looking at the Kenya Film Classification Board because I'm an ambassador on the protecting these children on the bad content that comes in. through the film making. And I'm happy they are also partnering with us here. And then because we meet with them, I have never told them, I'm one of the ambassadors from 2018, appointed by them because of these great children. So our watoto wetu ambao tunawapenda, they are still growing in that hawajakuwa mature kama sisi, where we can gauge what is it that is bad on internet and what should I see and what should I consume. So our parents, we have a responsibility here to check on our children wherever they are, hata wakiwa secondary. Take a note on the many phones that we are getting to them and the internet connection ambazo tumeweka nyumbani kwetu. Check on the content that they are watching. If you look back at what has happened, the people who have suffered under the same, like the latest case, nasikia huyo mtoto akisema walikutana na mwenye alimuua kwa internet, alafu they were dating on internet. Mpaka I remember wakati I was going through the last case ile ya sijui anaitwa Mweni from Makueni, unaona vile he was led to an hotel na mtu ambaye amujui, na hata at some point anamuuliza, wewe unaniita unataka kuniua? Ule anamuuliza, unafikiria nitakuua kwa nini? But finally she was killed, na ikawa ni picha mbaya sana. So wazazi wetu, wherever you are, let's take note. Our teachers, wherever they are with our kids, let them also have programs that alert our kids on what is supposed to happen. Watoto wetu hawa watoto wetu, hata wale wachanga kabisa, wako wazuri sana on internet hata kushinda sisi. Na bwana PS, what is happening for us is sisi majukumu yetu kama wazazi kulea watoto wetu, saa zingine tumejikuta hatuhusiki vilivyo. Wewe unaamuka asubuhi, mama anaamuka asubuhi, unaenda kazini na yeye anaenda kazini, mtoto wetu tunamuacha na house girl kwa nyumba. Wakati tunarudi jioni tumechoka, hatupati nafasi ya kuzungumza na hawa watoto. Wazee wengine wanatembea, wanafika very late wakati watoto wamelala. So you become like a sponsor to your kids. Hata muonani, na mkionana munaonana masaa machache sana. Ikifika Jumapili, wewe bandari ya kukaa na watoto yako, unaambia mama, unanunua gazeti, unaambia mama wacha ukaoshe gari, ate upeleke gari car wash. Ukipeleka car wash urudi, unakaa tu huko. Sasa by the time unarudi, watoto wamechoka, wamelala. We need to be responsible, ndiposa tuweze kuangalia watoto wetu na kuwa guide even on what they are checking on. Internet is good because tunasoma nayo sahizi. We are doing some business also on internet and making money. So we need to balance. Kwa watoto wetu ndio tuwaelekeze waweze kujua ni content gani ambaye itawasaidia. To our parents again, we have embarked on a massive program on transition ya watoto wetu wale walimaliza class 8 to form 1. As at this morning, Nakuru, we are at 99.71. I don't know one means what. Kuna mtoto nusu tunapeleka na kurudisha. I don't know what 0.171 means. So we have like 0.3% ambayo wajaenda shule. That is in form 1. For JCC we are 100%. That one I'm very happy. So this 0.3% nataka sisi zote muamuke na muende munieleze, because the Ngao teams are on the ground. We are checking on those students ambao wajaenda form 1, so that by this week, latest early next week, watoto wote wawe wameenda shule. Under the law, for the parent, it is wrong kutopeleka mtoto wako shule. It has a consequence, and the consequences are very, very punitive. So ni vizuri tupeleke watoto wetu shule wote, ndiposa waweze kusoma na kuendelea vizuri. With those few many remarks, can I have the pleasure to welcome our PS to give us a speech and guidance on this meeting. Karibu bwana PS.
And all protocol observed. Good morning. My name is Elsie Wanjiko from Crater Primary JSS School, and today I have a speech. I want to take this opportunity to thank God and to thank all the people who have made it me to be here to speak to you. Some of the things that I would like to tell you is that some of the online platforms are dangerous for us, as if that they harm us in a different way. They harm us economically, socially, mentally, and physically. Because some of us, we are at TikTok, Facebook, and some of the platforms that influence some of the child labor and neglect. This is a great opportunity to tell our commissioner that we have been with challenges that we are just here to tell you. The first challenge is there are the platforms like Facebook. Someone sends you a picture of you doing wrong things, but it's a lie. He just picture you when you're doing right things, but changes it into bad things. So after that, he sends you the image and tell you that don't you come to this place and this time, and if you don't come, I'll just send it to Facebook so that everyone can see it, and you just get scared because maybe your parents, teachers, pupils will start judging you. But the solution is just come up for a program that teaches children on how to defend themselves. Like in our school, we have Ujama Africa, who teaches both boys and girls how to defend themselves when in these situations. Like we were taught that if anyone tells you that you are nothing, tell her or him, I am somebody in Kenya and I was born to be a purpose in Kenya. So I urge you, my fellow pupils, that we should not be discouraged with everything that people say about you, the online platforms that they don't have some of the qualities. So be prepared, be protected, and know what to say. But there is something that I want to tell you. If you don't know what to do, tell the person who you influence or who you just think that who you trust, like our teachers. If that is the teacher who is neglecting you, just go to the police station or call 116 and you will find that the information and how to deal with the challenges. With that few remarks, our chairman and everyone protocol observed, I'm done. Thank you.
Internet Day. We're all here to make the internet an even cooler place. And the theme is Together for a Better Internet. You know, the internet is like a big playground with tons of games, videos, and friends to meet. But just like in our real playgrounds, we need to make sure everyone has a good time and feels safe. First things first, let's talk about being kind online. It's easy. Just like we share our toys with friends, we can share smiles and nice words online. Let's use the internet to lift each other up and spread happiness. Now let's imagine the internet is our super house club. We should only share our secrets, like passwords, with our trusted club members, which means our family. Keep our password safe is like keeping the key to our clubhouse. If something online feels a bit weird or not right, it's okay to tell a grown-up. They're like superheroes, and they can help us when we need it. Teamwork, right? Oh, and always ask before you share something. It's like checking with a friend before borrowing the favorite game. We want to respect other people's stuff and privacy too. And lastly, let's not forget to balance our time. The internet is fantastic, but we also have awesome things to do offline, like playing and reading a cool book. So in the spirit of Together for a Better Internet, let's be kind, share responsibly, keep our password safe, talk to grown-ups if something feels off, and balance our time. If we all do these little things, we can make the internet a super awesome place for everyone. Thank you. Let's make the internet the best playground ever. Yeah.